Hey guys, welcome to a new video and a slightly different one today. Over the weekend I watched round 1 of the 2025 World Rallycross Championship and fell back in love with it. Obviously 2019 was probably the peak of Rallycross and then steadily declined, but it seems like it's back on the way up now, and I thought I'd go back to Dirt Rally 2.0 where the Rallycross World Championship featured. I've spent a lot of time on this game on Xbox. I'm now on PlayStation, but on Xbox I brought all the Rallycross DLC, the tracks, the cars and everything. I loved this game, especially the Rallycross, and it's quite weird to be back on it, but I'm excited for it. Let's see if we can do anything special. So we're gonna just basically have a bit of fun on the Rallycross part of Dirt Rally. I rarely touch the actual rally part. We will do Canada single race. We'll mix it up a bit. Obviously the Rallycross supercars, the best cars in the game, 6 laps short. Now cars, obviously the Volkswagen, very good, has the world champion of Christopherson. I think this is based on the 2018 season because Christopherson wasn't in 2019, hence why we had such a good title fight. Probably one of the best title fights in motorsport history, let alone Rallycross. Ekstrom in the Audi, had Sebastian Loeb in the Peugeot. Like, them 3 names in Rallycross is just, that's peak Rallycross. Then you got Fords, Renault and a Subaru. So I think this was based off 2018. If this video gets enough likes and people love it, then I'll get some DLC and we can actually make a career type thing on this, because I do enjoy this Rallycross. We'll start with Christopherson's Volkswagen, the champion, and let's get into Canada. So this is a nice little feature. They had the surface area where you could actually see the work and stuff. We'll do a practice lap, but this livery on the Volkswagen looks so nice. I think numbers make it as well. So the number 1 on the car just looks beautiful. Now the sound of the car, and particularly on the lights, just sounds incredible. Such a lovely sounding car as we enter turn 1. I can never say the name of this track, but Trois-Rivières, I think. Go a bit deep in turn 1, but that's fine. This is, I believe, the place of Andreas Backerud's last World Rallycross win. Also, if you don't know Rallycross, half tarmac, half dirt, with a joker lap in the race. You have to take it at least once. Sometimes you get given it twice for a penalty, which spices up the race. But Rallycross is one of the, as we hit the wall, one of the more underrated motorsport categories. But obviously, as I said at the start, a bit of a decline over the last 3-4 years. Luckily though, it seems like they are on the way back up, which is good to see. Round 1 was a really good round, to be fair. The defending champ, as he is in this game, Johan Kristoffersson, I believe 8-time champion, could be wrong. Didn't have it easy. I think he finished 4th. I think everyone predicted he would actually win. The handling on this game is so nice as well. It just flows. The car feels so good to handle as we go a bit deep and into the wall, but that's fine, it's only practice. Some of the DLC tracks, obviously, had Abu Dhabi, South Africa, I believe had Lyddon Hill as well. So some really good tracks in DLC, which were quite cheap as well. I think it was only like £2 for a track and a car. Obviously had the Audis with Andreas Backerud and Liam Doran, the new Peugeots with Timmy and Kevin Hansen. So like they did put content into this game that was worth it. It's a shame that we don't have something like this now with a Dirt Rally 3.0, but obviously Codemasters now looking like they're not going to be a thing anymore, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. I'm sure one day we'll get a new game that features Rallycross, hopefully. Need longer gears down the straight, reaching the limiter of 125 miles per hour down the main straight. Obviously not long races in Rallycross, but you do have quite a few races. It's not like F1 where you have one big long race we slide into the wall, and that's all you get. You do get at least 4 races for each driver in qualifying as we take the joker lap. I don't remember that joker lap, so I went a bit deep. And then you have the semi-finals and the final as well, so you do get loads of action for such little time in races, if that makes any sense. It's a shame Rallycross doesn't have as much drivers as it used to have, because 2019, where it had quite a fair chunk of drivers in that season, it produced one of the best Rallycross and motorsport in general seasons, where it came down to the final race and Andreas Backerud and Timmy Hansen tied on points, so it came down to count back. That ended in some controversy as well, with Timmy Hansen and Backerud making contact in the final race of the season. Such a weird final sector, but like when you get it right, it flows so well. And that's our practice done. A best lap of 44.9 on lap 3. That's about 4 seconds with the Joker. Let's get into some racing. So in our race we have Andreas Backroad. I can never say his name. Sinker, I think. Do apologise. Raymond and Larson. So we have a Ford, a Peugeot, a Ford, an Audi, and our Volkswagen. The Ford looks very nice, to be fair. So ready for our short race at Canada. Only 6 laps. We're underway. We get a pretty good start. So does Raymond, though. Us two pull away at the start. I think I've upped the gearing. We have. We've reached 132 now. Down the main straight. Try and get it stopped nicely into turn 1, drift a little wide. Raymond's down our inside in the Red Bull Peugeot, but we're fine, we cover that off. Pull the handbrake, get it turned in beautifully onto the dirt. Just Johan Kristoffersen things here so far, we are driving like him. Obviously the Rallycross GOAT. It will be a big shock if he doesn't win the title this season. As I said, not the best of first rounds for him, but is Kristoffersen, you can never count him out. But we have a 1.7 second lead already. 52.7. So this isn't a qualifying race, this is down to position. I reckon we take the Joker now. I think we've got a pretty decent gap here to Backroad, 5.1, so we're going to go Joker. Make sure we get it stopped this time though. A bit wide on exit, but we're good, we cover it off and we remain in the lead. Backroad only made it up to 3rd. So the tuning setup that I did just before this race helps massively. We have a massive gap behind now, which is good. Nothing really to stress over, just enjoy the last 3 laps. 47.0. What was our best in practice? A 44.8, was it? I've completely forgotten already, it's only been 2 minutes. So close to the inside walls, you just drift it in. That's what's great about Rallycross, they get so close to the wall, but they're so precise. With the turn-ins, I'm not there, we go very wide into the wall, but it's fine, we've got a big enough gap, 3.8 seconds. He hasn't taken his Joker up either, so technically we've got to look at Backroad. Wide again, the handling's not too great after the setup changes, but we're good. I'm currently playing it on controller, I'm sure it's like 10 times better on wheel. I could have actually used my wheel for this, but I'm so used to playing this game on controller, I thought I'd just be better with it. Beautiful section through there, we lose it a bit over the small jump, which ruined it, but that flowed nice. Still 2 laps to go and 4.2 over Backroad, so our nearest competitor in terms of Joker complete is a long way behind. A proper Kristoffersen drive here as we enter the final corner on exit and blast the line 3.1 seconds over the Audi of Andreas Backroad and across the line to take victory in Canada. We get 4th overall if we based it on time. Extra got a 4.39 where we got a 4.43, but we don't really care about that. We won our race, that's what matters. If we would do one more, and I'll up the difficulty as well, and why not go to my home Rallycross at Silverstone. I don't know how you change the difficulty, so we still got a hard. It might be a bit too easy again. And this time we'll go in the Peugeot with Sebastian Loeb, the greatest rally driver. Well, one of the greatest rally drivers of all time, along with Sebastian Ogier. No practice needed at Silverstone. Let's go straight into the race and try and get Sebastian Loeb a win. I think he's only won twice in the Rallycross Championship, but I could be wrong. Definitely didn't win a championship, which is a bit of a shame. We've got our teammate Kevin Hansen, I think's the one in the yellow. Kevin Hansen, Larson again. We got both Hansens actually. Larson and Brynserson. I've probably butchered that as well. It's an okay start, neck and neck with Hansen and Larson as we enter turn 1. Where do they break? We're going to break a little later. Swing the car in, bit wide as Kevin Hansen goes down on the side of Larson. All over the place here, we're going to back out. Larson's all over the place. Trying to find a gap down the inside. We do, and we're away. I really need to find how to change the difficulty. Probably my favourite track on the game, this one. Along with South Africa. Just chuck it into every corner, we'll go Joker straight away. Did everyone follow us? No, they didn't. It's Larson and Bryson were side by side. The Hansons followed us, so all Peugeots went into the joke on lap 1. Oh, there's contact. That's taken us a bit out of shape. That was with Robin Larson, who again is all out of place. Now you can see the problem with being behind the leader on a dirt track. You just get all the dust and dirt just splatting in your face. Can't really see where you're going. Larson's gone really wide. Going to try to get the opportunity down the inside. Just make it through with no contact. Obviously, contact does happen in Rallycross, so we're not going to act like it's a very clean motorsport. That's a bit late into turn 1, but we get it stopped and we get it turned. So good to see the number 9 and Loeb on the side of a rally car, no matter if it's Rallycross or just rally in general. Don't actually think he used number 9 rally. I've forgotten. Oh, I was too busy focusing on the car behind. We hit the wall on the inside. Still second. We are predicted P1 still. Just fully chuck it in. Why not? Get it sideways like it's a speedway bike. I think we're safe for the win at the moment. If we can hold off the Hansons, I say that go wide. Kevin goes down. Are inside. And a good move, to be fair, on the outside in the next corner, but he's got a bit out of shape. On the corner exit, we're going to charge back runners outside and back into second, the net race lead. Put our foot down, end up in the wall. Kevin's gone back past us. Good race this one. Getting stuck with all the dust in the face now. We'll go cockpit cam for a little bit, why not? So you can get the sense of the dirt. Look, can't see the car until it just pops out of line. The leader's going to take the joke on the final lap. Couldn't see the corner because of all the dust, but we made it through. Oh, I blocked our line. But we're going to go really wide and just try and duck it through. Lost the rear. We've got to make the move now. Final lap. Can we pass Kevin Hansen for the win? Faster through turn 3. The hairpin, I'm probably very strong compared to him. Going to brake a bit later. Keep it to the inside. He goes wide, almost loses it. Is there a gap? There is, but we're not going to get through. Kevin Hansen's actually going to win this and take it away from us. It's a close one, but we just get P2. Great race of Kevin Hansen towards the end there. Now, it's nothing like Sebastian Loeb, but, you know, we'll imagine it. 2 tenths of difference between us and Kevin Hansen for the win. If enough people enjoy this, then I'll make this a little series, get some DLC, make a little My Driver career out of it. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.